most of what you'll see in this session is me using this Hitsville mastering EQ and this Hitsville reverb chambers, which are both UAD plugins. I'm using other stuff that's in my chain, but most of the heavy work is coming from these. On the drums, we have the drum bus, we have SSL channel, we're doing a little compression with the Neve 33609, then we have some tape, right? So what I'm doing with this tape machine is I'm driving the input and I'm lowering down the output, right? So it's not distorting, but I'm getting a little bit of distortion and tape saturation and compression because we're always trying to emulate console and analog gear. Then we have a little bit of EQ, trying to get the crack out of the snare drum. Around the 5K area is where you get the, it just opens up your snare drum and brings a bit of brightness without having it be overly shimmery. Then we have a little API EQ, and then we have the Hitsville mastering EQ, which is just we're dipping a little 12K just to round off the top end. You don't want it too bright. Then we're boosting around 65 hertz and we're cutting around 320. 320 is around where you get a little bit of honkiness from the snare. Just cutting that out because I want it to sound as close to the record as possible. And the snare is present, but it's a thinner sounding snare. And I'm boosting a little 50 hertz just to the sub of the kick drum peak out a little bit more because it's tuned so high. This kind of has a jazz tuning. And then I have the drums. I think I have everything kind of going to this reverb. The horns, the guitars, James. In the 60s, they didn't have 5, 6 different reverbs they could use on these records. So I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible. This is an emulation of the Motown reverbs that they had in the attic. Because you see I'm using the Hitsville reverb and EQ because I'm trying to emulate the gear that they had in the 60s.